Previously on Doubledeez Vlog.
Hey guys, this is Willie from Willie's Butcher Shop, and we're on DDG, so come check us out.
Yeah.
Make sure if y'all in Knoxville, come to Willie's Butcher Shop. All right.
You
Don't go
already know.
nowhere else. Look, like them on Facebook, Twitter.
I'm trying to get sponsored by a steak company, man. I need some steaks.
Baby, don't do like that. Girl, come feed me, don't be sting.
Like it, share, comment, subscribe. This is
My girl could have drunk a Bacardi. She think it's GTA. Screaming, saying fuck the 5. But she pulling out the Draco. You know when I pull up in the Rari. There goes a couple snitches. Sipping on some vodka to fit. You drunk. Finesse another 30 bitches. Yo. We out here killing it. I'm about to purge and get the shit.
Back. Alright. About to edit this videos for y'all. But first we gotta season.
Snakes, bloopers for days, steak. They're gonna see DDG cooking the right way.
Bang.
With no onions or that onion shit. Well, I'm gonna do onions, but no big onions. You're gonna see.
Alright, let's get in the kitchen, bros. Mr. Steak Man. Mr. Steak Man.
First of all, you take off all your jewelry, watches, whatever you got, you place it down, you wash your hands. Alright? No one wants to eat filthy food. First you wet it, right? The soap is done, so I gotta use dish soap, which just works the same. A little bit of dish soap, because dish soap, you know, is really soapy. Wipe it together. Really get your hands washed. A lot of people, like surgeons and like real licensed cook, like to come all the way up here. Nah, I just need my hands. I just use my hands, all in the hands and the wrists. Gotta get the wrists. Vinegar here, so I like to use vinegar because vinegar and water kills all the bacteria and stuff, or most of it. I'm gonna just wash it off with a little water, you know, feel me? Always clean your meat before you cook it, you know, or before you season it. So we need a knife. Alright, so you got your knife, you got your plastic. You know me, I like to have fun when I cook. When you cook with fun and love, the food come out perfect, right? So, you know me, I like to play like it's somebody that, you know, piss me off. Like let's take Chop, or people know me as Dave. Like, yo, Davies, why am to that $50 on me, homie? I'm gonna give you $50. What? Give my shit now. See that? Open. I'm gonna throw the plastic away. I'm just resting in there. All that blood. So you got a nice, I call it T-bone because the bone is a T. You see it there in the T. But I forgot what they called it in the store. I can't remember. A Papa something steak. But that don't matter. DDG needs a steak sponsorship, so it's sit. You don't want to make the people eating and sit. I know y'all like that's a lot of salt, but we gonna wash it. You get it like over the sink. Or I put it in the sink. Like I said, I usually put my meat in the sink, no homo. wash it. Run the water. And just wash your meat. You gotta remember, y'all probably like, you washing out all the blood. Nah, it's still blood in between there, bro. When I cook this, you're gonna see all the blood. Salt, regular salt. Like, y'all saw when Davies did it, cross the field and circle the plane, right? Put this here, we'll get out. See that? Salt bait. Be gentle with your meat. You won't be rough. So you lay it out perfectly on there. So I already got salt there, so I need to get some salt down here. So I don't have to circle the plane because it's skinnier, so you just cross the field. Just cross the field, lightly salted, because you don't want to kill people. Then get the black pepper. We got the fancy black pepper, the fancy restaurant black pepper. So the first time I ever used this, I thought it was just a shake. I thought you go like this. So I'm like this, and I call the waitress. I'm like, yeah, it's not working. So she took it, well, smarter. She like, oh, I'm gonna move this to the sink because I'm not gonna use it, but I'm gonna wash it. She goes, oh, it goes like this. This goes on the floor. Use as a garbage bag. She goes, it goes like this. See? And that's that. Black pepper, you know we like spices, so black pepper ain't too, it don't make things too hot unless you're making soup, you know, like with that water gravy. But this, you could just keep turning the black pepper on one side. So, and then that's not it. You gotta gently rub it in. You treat your meat like you treat your women, you know. Some of them like it rough, but you know. But certain, when you get in the creases, you gotta get rough with it. You hear that? You gotta get it rough. Hit them creases hard. You gotta get it in there. And then you flip it over. Because if you don't get it on both sides, oh my bad, flip it over. You don't get it on both sides, then your meat ain't gonna be tender. It ain't gonna taste good. Like I said, cross the field, circle the plane. Then just cross the field. Then just gentle on the surface. But those creases, you want in the creases, you gotta get up in there, you know? Don't be afraid. It's lion meat, don't be afraid. And then, fingers. 2 fingers. Gotta hold like the gun, you know? 2 fingers, right? 2. Get in there. Get on 2 fingers, boom, right? A lot of people like to use way more than this, but like I said, we're just using this, you know, for a little seasoning, so we're gonna use a little bit. Rub, just a little bit. Just rub it. Rub it. Now, usually people will like to season their meat. Some people a day before, or like a night before. Some people a couple of days before. But you know, since this guy want to go to Nashville, we didn't have time to go buy the meat. So we're gonna be cooking this today. So it's gonna be seasoning for a couple hours, which is pretty good. We're gonna get the seasoning in between the meat. Like, get it on them creases. You know, you want your seasoning on your creases. You want it all around. Even on your bone, because even the bone sucks up those juices, the seasoning juices. So you want to get it on that T-bone. The makers are naked. If you see us, please sponsor us. Come down. You don't use your whole hand because you don't want to chop your fingers off or cut yourself. Come down. See that? It's a kind of dull knife. Lift, come down. Lift, come down. See that? Same motion. Same motion. And this pan looks like it's ready. So since you got a T-bone steak, right? Some professionals, they wear gloves, so they pick the steak up, put it in the palm of their hand, and slap it on the pan. But I don't got on gloves, I don't want to burn myself. So you pick it up by that bone, by that piece of bone, right? See, it's bigger than the pan, so we're gonna have to curve it like this. So you drop that, you hear that? You hit Wait, wait, shh, hold on. Shh, come. Look. Oh my God. You hear that? Look, the smell is so good, it's choking me. And because you live in a college dorm, you don't want to set up the alarm with all the good smoke, so you gotta, you keep your smoke. So you did check on your meat. You did check on your meat. Okay? My meat is a little black hole, but it is fine. So it's a little burnt, but you know, that you can just scrape away. Look, that's because of the seasoning. If I'd use homemade seasoning, that never happened. So usually people use thermometers to check to see if the meat is ready or anything. We're not professionals, we don't have no thermometers. So what you do is, you see the little cut? You can check in between there. So if you look there, it's not fully ready. So we're gonna turn the fire down. This one, we're gonna turn it to 3. You know, you don't want your steak too chewy, because you don't want to be chewing for days. But you get it good. And look, you can tell this is a good piece of steak because you know a lot of times when you cook steak, it shrinks. This didn't shrink, or it gets thinner. This is still thick. It's still nice and thick. So chopper is going to be eaten for days. Okay? The tongs or the spatula, so I gotta use the fork. Poke a hole. You're gonna put it on the good side. The tester. Get the face. See the eyes closed? One more. You just get one more. You want some A1 sauce on it?
The big one. And you know what's up. I want that sponsorship, man.
Look, I want y'all to look at it. See how it's still nice and juicy? It's not dry. It wasn't hard to tear. It's going, look. Now,
I'm speechless, man.
Been my own man, always stood on my own too. I was used to not having shit, now I do whatever I want to do.